Right now, the situation in the Lake Chad Basin, we have this situation of conflict, insurgency. This did not start now. The actual insurgency started in 2009. But before then, there are other forms of conflicts, most especially related with water scarcity within various areas of the Lake Chad Basin. But the main cause for all this conflict that has later become this big insurgency is climate change. The drought that started in 24 years ago is what has affected majority of the populations in the Lake Chad Basin. This is a drought that has drastically reduced the amount of water available in the Lake Chad Basin because there is decrease in rainfall, so there is decrease in flow into the lake, and this has led to conflicts in water sharing between different users. But the main issue here is how do we go from climate change to the conflict we have now? The explanation is within the context of vulnerability. You have to look at the Lake Chad in its own context itself. This is a region where there is a climate change impact. So there is less water, there is drought. So people whose livelihood depend on this water become vulnerable. So they move in accordance with the seasonality. During the dry season, they go out, they come towards the lake because this is the only source of water. During the rainy season, they stay away from the lake because the rain-fed there are grasses. So this constant migration is a problem. But then added to this, you have population growth. This is a region that is experiencing a population growth of 2.3%. So there is pressure on the little water that there is. So this is putting a pressure on people to move to where there is water. So this migration is bringing conflict. There is weak institutions in those regions, unsustainable use of resources. So these are the causes of the conflict. So how do we address it? We have to look at it at the level of the states. At the level of the states, we have to reduce fragility because the Boko Haram conflict now is making most of the region fragile. We'll have to find a way so that every water user is assured that even if there is a drought, there is going to be water. So that confidence between the states, this cooperation, this is what the Lake Chad Basin has been trying to do. But we still have to work further. We have a water charter which determines how the member states share water. We have to reduce the fragility within the member states. So where there is no government, the government has to be there. They have to put in security in place. This is what has to be done at the state level. At the local level, dialogue between resource users, between different ethnic groups. We are trying to share the resources. We have the common pool resources equitably. This has to be done at the local level, and the Lake Chad Basin has been doing it.